Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year, hope you had a very good New Year. I left my last video with a little note saying I was going to have some news for you in the next one. So I'm going to do that today. In the meantime, I'm up in Glen Etive at the moment. It's a bit grey and overcast, so I thought I'd come up and do a bit of waterfall and riverside photography, make the most of the moody, dull conditions. But as I say, before I go any further, I'll give you my bit of news. And since we're on YouTube, it's better to show rather than tell. So what I'll do is I'll hand you over to me from yesterday, and I'll take you through the news. Thanks, me from tomorrow. Did I get my hair cut? Aye, I did. Thanks for noticing. Basically, about 20 minutes after you leave, you're going to get soaked, and by the time you get home, you look like a burst couch. So I decided to take the clippers to me. So anyway, enough about that. You show the news, and I'll set up a composition. If you've been following the channel for a while, then you would have probably seen my video from Inversnaid on Loch Lomond, where I cut the video short. In fact, do you know what? Since we're jumping around the timeline, why don't I take you there just now? Sorry, you've come the wrong way. I'm future John, I'm shooting next week's video. You want to go the other way? No, still wrong way. This is a different video completely. You want to go that way? Oh, no, you've come the wrong way. You want to go further back. Going to head back now to the car and then take the long drive back down to Glasgow. Need to pick something up, which is going to be the subject of a future video. Watch this space. Yeah, so what I was talking about was I was coming to have a look at some premises which I was hoping might make for a nice studio space and also a nice gallery space. So my big news is that I hope to have a studio space available, and also every now and again it's going to be used for exhibition space, and I think I might also use it for the occasional pop-up shop. So the reason why it's important to you guys is that I'm going to make it available to subscribers to the channel. So if you have some products, photo products that you'd like to sell, if you have an exhibition that you'd like to put on at some point, then get in touch, because we might be able to do something together. I know what it's like trying to find an exhibition space. The studio is in the Hidden Lane in Glasgow, in the Finnieston area. So it's already an area that's well known for artists and craft makers and all that sort of stuff. So, and it's got quite a large footfall. One street along, we have the Hidden Lane Gallery, which hosts art exhibitions, and they also have a permanent exhibition of the photography of Margaret Watkins. So again, there's going to be people coming into the area regularly with an interest in photography. So I think it's a perfect location for a new start-up studio and also a start-up gallery and exhibition space. So if you would like to get involved, drop me a message. I'll leave a link at the bottom for people to email me. Tell me what it is you're looking for, and yeah, we might be able to do something together in 2022. Anyway, I'm going to hand you back to tomorrow's me, because I think he's got a video to make, and apparently I've got my hair to get cut. Yeah, that's it for the news. Hope you liked that. Don't forget, drop us an email if you think that might be of some interest to you, because it really is there for people to use. If you think it's going to help you put on your first ever exhibition, or if you just need a wee bit of practice in some studio space, then drop me an email and we'll see what we can do. In the meantime, I'm going to wander around. It's very windy I'm hoping you can hear me here. It's very windy, so I don't know if I'll be doing an awful lot to camera while I'm out and about. So this might be another voiceover video, I'm afraid. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me above the combined sound of these waterfalls and the howling wind that's all around me just now. But I kind of like this composition. You basically got a line of, what would that be, 3, maybe 4 little cascades of water. And the first thing that drew me to this scene was actually that green mossy colour on the rocks. So I've kind of been wandering around for a little while trying to find a composition which included those rocks and also some of the water, and I think this is probably the best view that I can get in the current conditions. Alarmingly close to the river, as you can see. So I can't really get any further across, but I kind of like that. The view that I saw originally was just over there at the side, so I'm going to go back there and take that later, because that was the first shot that caught my attention. But as I say, I've been wandering around in the rain now, trying to find alternative viewpoints to include those rocks, and I think this one works. Probably going to be a long exposure, I'm afraid. But yeah, we'll see how that looks. I'll get the camera set up just now and see how that goes. Right, I found this lonely tree just at the side of the river. The problem I'm having is it kind of merges with the dark hill in the background, and I'm trying to find an angle where I can either get the tree with nothing but the river in the background or with some clear sky. But it's proven quite difficult because, as you can see, I'm right at the edge of the river and there's not an awful lot of scope for getting further along. There is a little bit of dry shingle area down there. I might get down there and see if that allows me to get the top of the tree above the horizon. Yeah, this angle seems to work. I'm right right at the edge of the water now, but I've managed to place the tree just above the top of that hill, and that's making it stand out that little bit more. And I like the dark and broody sky in the background, so what I'm doing is I've placed, as you can see, I've placed the tree off centre. I'm not going to say the rule of thirds because I don't really like using the rule of thirds, as you've probably noticed, but it's off to one side, and that's allowing me to get in some of that hill in the background and also the hill in the distance. And I've ran off a couple of different exposures just to try and get some detail from the shadow, so that if need be I can blend that in later. But yeah, it's nice. I can't take too long an exposure because it's very windy, and as you can probably see, the tree itself is moving quite a bit, so that's not going to work in a long exposure, I don't think. But yeah, otherwise I quite like that shot. It's quite nice. It's probably going to be black and white, I'd imagine, or very subtle muted colours, because it's that kind of day, I'm afraid. But yeah, I like that. It's nice. Right, I found another angle. Same tree, just a different angle. I've come a little bit further along the river, and I've discovered this lovely little burn that's kind of pouring down from the side of the hill into the river. So what I've done is, I'll show you in the back of the camera actually, it's a vertical crop, and as you can see, I've focused first on the tree, and now I've focused on the rocks in the foreground. Hopefully I should be able to get it with one shot, but I've taken both shots just in case I need to do a wee bit of focus stacking. But yeah, I like that. It's quite a nice composition. You got that little bit of movement from the stream. The stream here, you got this little bit of movement, and then obviously the river itself leads your eye down to the tree. It's wild. It is wild today. Right, so basically what I'm doing is I'm walking along the riverside and just looking for little compositions, you know, picking out details in the trees, all the little water cascades, and I've just found this here, which is like a kind of little gully in the river here. So I'm kind of wandering along here, trying to avoid the clear evidence of lots and lots of deer which don't clean up after themselves, I've discovered. But yeah, just try to get along here, see if there's any compositions in here, because that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Do we have a shot here? Again, this single tree just jutting out over the river looks quite nice. I'm just not sure where I could take the image from, other than maybe the other side, actually looking back the way. That might actually be a better shot, because then the tree would be silhouetted against the brighter sky down that way. So yeah, I'll maybe do that. I'll maybe try and go the other side, take this shot. I've got to come back this way anyway, so, well, unless I fall in which case I'll float past this way. But yeah, maybe do that, see if there's a shot from just maybe the top of that little hillock there, and get this tree. And I'm quite tempted to try and grab a couple of shots of these trees over here, because again they're quite nice, and they're quite dramatic against that kind of stormy looking sky as well. So yeah, gonna play around here, see if I can grab a couple of images here. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. And now that I'm in this little kind of gully area, I seem to be out the worst of the wind. Although, you know what they say about still waters running deep, that looks very, very deep. Note to self, don't fall in. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple of shots of this tree. There's this lovely big boulder in the foreground, which I might try and include as well. But yeah, that tree's going to be the main subject, I think. It's just dawned on me, if you're a fan of Monty Python, then you might be aware that parts of Glen Etive were used for filming Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And this little section here actually reminds me of one of the scenes in that film. I've no idea if it was actually shot here. I'd like to think it was, but I really don't know. But it's quite dramatic, isn't it, with these trees? And the scene I'm talking about is the one near the end where they've got to cross the bridge. You've got to answer the old fella the questions 3 are the other side, you'll see. Yeah, what is your name? Ooh, well, that's it for another video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give us a little thumbs up if you did, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, bye.